Hi, hello, welcome or welcome back. This is going to be part one, therefore, that was my dog shaking ass. Let me just put this to safety. So, we definitely chose each other. Anywho, this will be part one. Each and every group will have a separate video. This already looks interesting. To answer the question, how can you use your karmic or karmics? I'm getting some of you might be dealing with. I'm hearing tons, but also like a group. Anywho, let's begin. Let's open the gates of hell for group number one's karmic. So, if you don't know what a karmic is, well, you can Google that, but I also made a video where I talk about it. So, okay, now I have the full picture. What I'm seeing is that you are dealing with the king or the queen of discord. Okay, like this person just thrives of creating chaos. This person might have lacked practical experience. That was again my dog shaking ass. Sorry. So this person might have lacked experience with I'm getting rejection, but in like financial rejection. Like this person always had or always felt like they had the possibility to fall back, basically to have a backup, to have a family that they could count on. I'm seeing this person as someone who is deeply wounded and most definitely not healed. So this is the type of this is the type of person who can literally only exist within their own family. Okay, like anyone else just doesn't know how to deal with this person, but also like doesn't want to deal with this person because they just give no reason to. Okay, for some of you, this person actually has a loving family where so this is a question that I've been trying to tackle internally, philosophically, and also throughout this channel. Are monsters born or created? Now, this could be why though? Okay. This could be a case where this person experienced some very strong trauma during their childhood, but overall, their environment was supportive. They just didn't know how to deal with the type of trauma. And what I'm seeing is that this person turned wicked pretty young. And I'm seeing some of their family members kind of playing along. Um, this person's family might have had to face the decision of. I remember a documentary. I think I shared it on the community section of this channel, where a mother had to send her child away because at some point her child started telling her, look, I want to kill people, I want to rape people, and sometimes it's my siblings. And like for a period of time, the parents are like, okay, but that's still our kid, you know. So we are going to try and do our job as parents. We are going to try and nurture this child as different, okay, and try to meet his needs. So they installed special locks on the child's door, and then they established a code of communication of the sort. This is like super high emergency level, and it just got worse to a point where the child literally told his parents, unless you do something, I am going to rape my siblings like tonight, or something of this sort. And the parents eventually took the decision of sending the child away. I'm seeing that this person's family kind of had to face a similar moment where, but even worse, like some of this, for some of you, this person's family, this person's parents considered having to literally suppress their child when the child was very, very young. We have the difficult choices, by the way. I'm seeing this moment scaring and scarring this person deeply. This person doesn't deal well with abandonment. They don't deal well with much, to be honest. This person's weakness is the score. They don't know when to stop themselves. They are not necessarily in touch with their sense of justice and ethics and limits and boundaries and empathy. And this person might not even see themselves clearly. This person might suffer from a body dysmorphobia. This person, for some of you, is scared of mirrors. Like, they have an image of themselves that is different from reality. And so as long as they avoid mirrors, they can, pretend that the image that they have is actually correct. This person feels some sort of release whenever they get to be toxic with someone. This person might like to instill fear, threats. This person likes to play with death energy, tanathic energy. Okay, one thing at a time. So, as I was saying, this person, is traumatized to the point where they lack the capacity to see levels. This is something very, very dangerous, because this person is like moth to a flame. We have two tonight. So, wow, this one is big. So, sorry, I got distracted. This person puts everything on the same level. Like, let's say that this person were to experience, I don't know, you bumping into them, for example, by accident. This person would feel like it's an appropriate reaction trying to stop you. Like, this person doesn't understand, the power of de-escalation, the value of de-escalation. This person just has these random violent thoughts or like very aggressive ideas. Yeah, you're still on the outside, okay? It's just stay there. And they justify all that. But the thing is that they don't even have a logic, okay? Like, this person was not capable of being let out in the world for long enough to develop logical thinking. So they just, at some point, they establish themselves as this entity. Their parents had this response where they kind of started entertaining this energy and accepting this energy in some shape or form from this person, and rather working on hiding it from the outside. For some of you, I'm seeing that this person is homeschooled. This was an attempt to keep them away from trouble. Like, this was how their parents tried to love them, but I see that again, it became too much even for them. And so this person, whenever someone tries to leave this person relieves this traumatic moment where they just thought that they were perfect and okay like that, that their parents were loving towards them and just, really accepting, and that they had the perfect life, even though they were just a walking piece of trash already. And then at some point they started realizing that their parents, like, they lacked empathy. So let's say that their parents were completely dried out already, they were completely depleted, but they were putting in the work to keep this person contained. Like, they know what this person is, and this person was not seeing shit basically. And when they saw that they're like, they there had a moment of cold communication, or they heard their parents, or they were literally sent away from the household, this kind of broke their little bubble of delusion, so to say. Where at some point they realized that their parents didn't love them that much, or didn't love them enough. This person was deeply convinced that they just had to be loved enough, and that was going to be okay. Like, this person is not healed. This person was never on a path towards healing. They were just trying to convince a bunch of people to accept them for what they are. But the problem is that how can you accept, like, yes, I can accept you as you are, but like, stay in jail, you know what I mean? I'm not going to accept you as you are, and you are a killer, and I'm going to invite you to take a tea. The fuck are you going to put into my tea? So I see this person betraying you in a major way. Like, this is something unmistakable. This is something that just cannot be bypassed in a way. Like, you cannot just, sometimes it's elegant to ignore certain things and just not cause a huge drama because of a minor end. But this is huge. Okay, like, this is, for some of you, I'm hearing ultimate betrayal. This person might have been a soulmate of yours. This person might have been family, or this person might have literally successfully destroyed something that was sacred. This person might have successfully destroyed something that was extremely important to you. And I see this person leaving you, I'm getting high and dry, like, leaving you on zero in some shape or form, like back to zero. This is awakening a deep and intense form of rage within you. You know that you can only have your revenge, you can only are you a Scorpio? Okay, wait. Oh, I had to take a sip of water. So I'm sensing dark activities. This person might have tried to hex your throat chakra, or this person just doesn't want to figure shit out, or this person doesn't want others to figure things out. So that's the only way to have your revenge. is to have your comeback. Like, you cannot, for some reason, you cannot stab this person in the back. Okay, I'm getting different messages. You can only stab them in the front, or it's not that you can't, but it doesn't hit the same. If you know what I mean. So, this person, this karmic, is teaching you how to manifest in the dark. And if that's the journey that you're on, you are on the right channel. You're going to find a lot of resource about that. Because I see that you are discovering the immediate power of emotional release. I see that you are someone who is very strong-willed. And you don't really fear going against the grain, and there is something about a secret. You don't want to keep the secret. You don't want to keep the secret. You don't want to just observe the situation from afar and, staying silent about it. You don't want to respect this person's peace. You don't want to respect this person's position, which might just make sense. This person deserves none. And you're also seeing that if you stay stuck in this situation, if you stay stuck in this energy, new things are not coming your way. You need to bring yourself to a place of emotional healing without necessarily having the full closure. You need to embody this energy, the energy that you want to embody in the situation, and you know what's the energy that you want to embody in this situation, which is not the one that you are currently experiencing. Before life puts you where you want to go. I'm hearing that, like, this means that you need to be ready, and you can only make yourself ready. You cannot you have to let a part of yourself go. There are certain energies that is not about losing yourself, but it can be very simple if you look at it as, I am going to let go of the version of myself who used to be naive towards the situation. So when you are naive and neutral towards the situation, you of course have a certain demeanor. If you are favorable towards a certain situation, you have another demeanor. And once you are hostile towards the situation, then you will have yet another type of demeanor. So basically, the hostile energy, in order to be healthy, it also has to be cold. You cannot just act irrational in the situation and just throw accusations around and throw knives and just, be the wildest you. But you are definitely going to have to deploy some sort of actions. You are definitely and it's pretty simple, even just that you will have to be alive after it, but you have to understand that you will have to be alive differently, in a different way. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that there's a very important part of emotional healing that you need to undergo. And I see that in this situation, you feel like you don't have the time for that. And Spirit is here to tell you, actually, you don't have the time to not do that. Okay, like this situation might also bring up some old wounds from the past. So it's time to purge, baby. Okay, Spirit is using you as a vessel and as a vector for experiences and emotions. So you were put on this earth to have a certain set of experiences, and this is one of those. And if you bow down and accept the experience, not this person's desires, just the fact that you are having to have an experience with a piece of shit, that you might be able to understand what the piece of shittiness comes from. This doesn't take away anything from the pain that you are experiencing. This doesn't take away anything from the ugliness of the behavior that was projected towards you. And that whatever type of past experience that might remind you of whatever it is that you're currently going through was just as bad, and that you 100% deserve to take some time to heal from that. So, I have some clarifiers. First one, it's just confirmation that you are healing. You're healing from someone. You are dealing with someone who is completely egotistical, but in the ugliest possible way. There is no other option but to let go of not only this person, but literally everything that is attached to this person. Once you fully let go, so this is here. Okay, so I have expect a surprise, and as I was touching the card, I heard a phone buzzing, but I'm recording with the phone and everything else is turned off, so that was bizarre. Anyway, there is something new that is coming in quickly. Okay, it's coming in fast. This is an exchange that you might experience across one same day. The thing is that before you can bring yourself to experience that specific day, you have some work to do. Okay, there is the truth about the experience has to come out. You also have to find a way to be discreet about this. I'm always very careful when it comes to using names, logos, and everything. Like, I try to cover up everything that's not mine, you know, just in case. Because even when you are innocent, even the minor mistake might be misused by the wrong mind, you know, and we are dealing with a mind that is completely wrong wired. So this is a strong reassurance that I'm very happy to have pulled out at the end of this reading, because it does make sense. We see your exit card, that is echo, and we see that the keyword that is in a favorable position thanks to this spread is the how do I translate this? So my cards are in French. And I'm just getting more French words. That's the problem. I have it. Outsmart. So this might be you finding a way to leave traces of what's going on. You might want to see a doctor, and you know that it is going to be recorded, or you might want to see the authorities, and you just leave a dossier opened. You know, you might not be in a position to go all the way, but you start leaving crumbles along your way. As you heal, as you start realizing that the situation is bad, that you cannot change this person, you might not be able to fully erase the areas of your life that this person has access to, at least not all at once, but you can move with consciousness about it, and consciousness and awareness of the fact that you are bringing yourself to a different place, and it's not something that can happen in a hurry. You have to some spiritual work to do. This is a quid pro quo that you are performing with spirit, with the divine. Okay, spirit is with you, but you need to connect with it. This is not something that you might be able to directly see in your immediate circumstances, because there is so much darkness, and that's why someone like this can make you forget that spirit is with you. But it's not an easy job at the same time. Okay, so don't beat yourself up, don't feel bad because you feel human. At the end of the day, this is also part of the quid pro quo, to acknowledge your humanity throughout the situation, to acknowledge the fact that you can only feel so weak and you can only feel such emotions. This is you need to also accept a little bit of the egoist a little bit of the egoistical nature of divinity. And you need to understand that your human experience is what's being craved. So, as a divine entity, it is of interest to experience deep despair and to fully analyze the components of it, and why, and how this can be transformed into something else. But it cannot be transformed into something else unless it is felt. So self-defense charm. So amazing. Perfect. I love this. Break the cycle. Understand this. Take the time to understand this. Understand it fully. Remind this to yourself, because it's a journey and it's a process. So until you are where you want to be, it is only normal and sane that you do take the time to remind yourself of everything that you needed to remember. Why? Because there's this. You need to recognize the importance of what you're going through before you can feel the importance of what you're going through. You need to understand the divine power of this form of suffering before you can see the exit door and actually move along with the game. Okay? Also, learning how to not see it as too serious. Like, yes, I am suffering, but this is but a moment. And this moment has to be dedicated to suffering. And this is not me being distracted. This is not about me losing focus. This is me doing divine work. This is what God needs me to be doing right now. Leave me the fuck alone. I need to cry my eyes out. I need to understand. I need to reject. I need to remember. I need to feel triggered. I need to feel lost. I need to breathe and move on, and tomorrow it will be the same but less intense. And all along the way I am going to do little practical steps that are going to put me away. Away from this energy. At some point, your focus, the logic that has to guide your actions is away. Just put me away. What is it that I need to be doing? Okay, I need to organize my day like this in a different way now. I need to insert this uncomfortable information into my daily routine. And this is the only thing that I can be doing right now. God has my back, but I need to be balls deep into this. If you know what I mean. So, this was a long reading. It's not supposed to last 30 minutes. I'm going to wrap things up. I hope this gave you clarity. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below to confirm the messages and help other people connect with the energetic information. Stay strong, and also don't what's the word? Don't underestimate the power of taking some moments like this one to check in with your energy towards the situation and be reminded of what's important, even if you have to do this once a day or several times a day, for as long as you need to do so, okay? Take care of yourself, treat yourself well.